Hey, what's up?
Can I watch the Peabody game with you?
Yeah, sure.
Come on. Can you go fix us some popcorn?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here? What are you doing here?
We're watching Peabody football on TV 22.
Well, where am I supposed to sit?
So here come Peabody, the Golden Tide. Well, we welcome you tonight to Walter Kilser Stadium.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Peabody Band will go.
He's going to walk in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Golden Tide. There's a pass. It's caught by Notes over the middle. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Peabody Golden Tide.
We wish the Peabody Golden Tide and Coach Ricky Woods the best of luck this season going into the fall. We know you've put a lot of work and commitment into practicing and getting ready for the season. Hope you have a great year and know you'll work hard each and every Friday night to give us small town enjoyment of going to a Friday night football game. Good luck and roll Tide.
We welcome you to McKenzie, Tennessee for the first ball game of the year for the Golden Tide of Peabody High School as we get ready to start the 2013 campaign against the McKenzie Rebels. I'm joined with Joey Johnson, and we're excited about the upcoming season, Joey.
Well, McKenzie, a perennial powerhouse in Northwest Tennessee last year, only with 2 wins, but you can tell there's a different spirit, and they've got a good size. Reports are they've got better speed, so we'll just have to see what happens.
A lot of anticipation for this ball game as we get ready to start the Ricky Woods era, Joey, here for the Golden Tide.
Well, Ricky Woods is considered a legend in Mississippi with multiple state champions. 5 state championships, 6 state championships in Mississippi. Just an incredible record there, and he brings that experience here to Trenton.
Both teams are gathered at either end of the field, and we're getting ready for both of these teams to come on to the field. Our captains tonight were number 20, Tay Nesbitt, and number 3, Braxton Bogus. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back after this moment. You're watching Peabody football on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Hometown Self-Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton can help you get to a better state, because she'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Amy Greer in Trenton and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
At Raspberry Tire, we can help you with brakes, transmission flushes, interstate battery replacement, all types of suspension repairs, and alignments. We carry several major oil brands and tire brands, including Firestone and Bridgestone. Our service center can balance both passenger car tires and semi-truck tires and fill your tires with nitrogen. With 30 years of towing experience, we can haul small, compact cars to semi-trucks, and we are the only wrecker service in Gibson County with heavy-duty towing and recovery services. Come visit us at 2216 Highway 45 Bypass, Trenton.
Well, we're back set for this kickoff here from Peabody, from McKenzie High School. Our first quarter tonight is sponsored by the Woodman of the World with agent Anthony Warren. His office is on South Church Street in Trenton. Be sure and get a hold of Anthony at 731-437-9048. Peabody will be receiving the kickoff. And, Joey, it looks like we've got number 89 back for the Golden Tide. And that's going to be Jared Penn. Then also number 23, Xavier Ball. And then number 7 is Malone, Kendrick Malone.
Got a lot of speed back there to receive this ball. It's rained, torrential rain, about an hour up to game time.
Peabody's not the biggest team, but they're very athletic. But here's the kickoff, and short kick is going to be taken. And number 40 receives it right there on the spot and falls down. That was Trace Hutchison. Did a pretty good job of getting that ball and getting down and securing it. Number
Good
40.
job by a sophomore there. Used his brain. Didn't try to run it. And here we go. Ricky Woods football.
Peabody's going to come out in the spread offense, and they're going to be throwing the ball all over the field. Offensive line for the Golden Tide starts with number 72, Parker Reeves at center. The left guard is number 79, Bubba Bailey. Number 65 is the right guard, David Rodemaker. Tate Nesbitt starts in the backfield, and now Bogus is by himself completely in the backfield. They look over to get the play from Coach Woods. The left tackle is number 64, Ross Johnson, and the right tackle, Ryan White, out in the flat. Completes the first pass of the game from Bogus, and that's going to be enough for about a 20-yard gain on the first play of the game.
Well, Ryan White is one of those key players, not only of this game but of this season. He comes in highly talented, a certain college prospect, probably the biggest kid on the Peabody team. If we can use him like that this year, other teams are going to be in for a long season.
So about a 22-yard gain on the first play of the game. Bogus back to pass, throws the ball out here to Lee, and Lee's got it. He's turned it up, and he's going to be corralled by a number of McKenzie football players.
Well, we have several quick kids this year, some young kids, but hopefully get a lot of experience this year getting the ball sprinkling around. We've seen this in the scrimmages. We've seen it even in the jamboree, these quick passes, and Bogus certainly can do it.
Octavius Lee with the reception. Braxton Bogus is 2 for 2 starting this football game. Ball's going to be handed off to Tay Nesbitt, and he's going to have a short gain, maybe even no gain on the play, Joey.
Well, Nesbitt, one of the smallest players on the field, but he is quick and he's tough. He's proven that last year. Quite a bit of playing time. He's going to play a key role in Peabody football this year.
Zay Norman, number 55, is the right tackle. Number 86, Ryan White, is the tight end to the right side. Bogus back to pass. That should have been.
Oh.
That looked like pass interference to me.
That was
the only reason I think they didn't call it was behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know if that matters like a screen pass, but it certainly looked like pass interference on that, trying to set up that screen play.
Well, that's hard to understand why a flag wasn't thrown on that play, but we move on.
Ryan White out, and he's going to have enough for the first down as he struggles forward, and that first down is sponsored by Hometown Self-Storage, coming to Trenton near the old Domino's Pizza very soon. They also have a place in Milan, Medina, and Humboldt. Be sure and give Hometown Self-Storage a call for all of your storage needs, 571-1517. Appreciate Hometown Storage sponsoring our first downs this year. 1st and 10 for the Golden Tide. Tay Nesbitt on the play, coming out wide, and the grass monster reaches up and gets him right there at about the 16 or 15-yard line. Slippery track tonight, Joey.
Well, it takes away some of his speed, but he's still got a good game. The good play there, Jerry Penn did not hold. He had an opportunity. You could tell he thought about it, but he kept his hands to himself and allowed that game to take place.
Number 89 is Jared Penn. Number 7 is Kendrick Malone. And the other wide receiver, number 4, is Octavius Lee. Tay Nesbitt is number 20. Bogus is number 3 to set the rest of the offense. Second and about 6. And McKenzie is selling out, coming forward, as the play was faked to Tay Nesbitt, and Bogus tried to keep it in minimal gain, if any, on the play.
Well, what we saw last year and what we've seen early in this season, preseason, is Bogus is going to run the ball. That's a big part of his game. Trenton depends on that. He can throw it as well as anyone, but he also enjoys sticking it up in the middle.
3rd and 6 for the Tide. Bogus back to pass. Pass over the middle. He was wide open, just led him a little too much, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 6. White was wide open over the middle, and Bogus just led him a little too much.
Well, it may not have been a touchdown, but certainly inside the 5. It's not going to look good on the film.
Fourth and 6 for the Golden Tide is there deep in McKenzie's territory. Inside the red zone. Malone in motion, and Bogus turns around and calls the first timeout of the game. And so we'll take timeout with them. You're watching Peabody Golden Tide football at McKenzie, Tennessee, the first game of the year. We appreciate all our sponsors, and we'll be back as we continue this game on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Hello, this is Ed Norman, broker with LA Realty of Trenton. I want to thank all of you for making LA number one in our community. We aim to take good care of our customers to the best of our ability. We know that's how a successful real estate firm operates in a small town. Please remember us when you need help or just advice about your real estate. Thanks again.
At Anderson's Furniture, we have a large selection of TV stands in all sizes with many different finishes. You don't have to put them together. We will deliver and put them together for free. Come visit us at Anderson's Furniture.
Roll Tide!
Dale's Recycling has 3 locations, Milan, McKenzie, and Jackson, and is one of the largest recycling centers in West Tennessee. Their recycling is environmentally friendly, and they recycle most metals, radiators, batteries, and much more. Besides recycling, Dale's also buys and sells used farm equipment, industrial equipment, and military surplus. For more information about what they recycle or their inventory, go to dales-recycling.com or call their Milan number at 731-686-2500.
Hometown Self Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs.
Fourth and 6 for the Golden Tide as we come out of a timeout here with 8:54 to play in the first period. Peabody's got 3 spread to the left. Now Nesbitt goes in motion to the right. Back to pass is Bogus. And over the middle, making a first down catch is going to be Ryan White as he got the ball down to about the 3-yard line. And that's Terry Brown you hear hollering in the press box.
A little excited here, but that's exactly what we're going to use, Ryan White. Drag him across there and just hit him. He's just going to be more physical than anybody they put on him.
So first and goal for the Golden Tide, ball at about the 3-yard line. I formation. Ball's going to be handed off to Ray Buchanan. He's still struggling forward. Going to pick up a gain of maybe 1 or 2 on the play, and that ought to be down near the goal line. And so Peabody got under center right there, Joey.
Well, this is where we missed Ty Fields from last year, that power that he added. And looks like maybe Ray Buchanan's going to pick up and try to
Buchanan's
fill
in the ball game at fullback. Maybe he gets the ball again. Bogus pulls away and the ball's on the ground, and so that's going to bring up third down, and looks like the ball's going to put at about the 2-yard line. Other sponsors for Golden Tide football this year on TV 22 are Edward Jones, Eric Allen, the agent at 107 North Court Square, Papa's Pizza to Go, South 1st Street in Milan, pizza worth the drive, buff in, dine in, take out. And Bogus is going to inch it forward on third down, and he's down right at the goal line. Looked like he was able to get across, but the official's right on top of it and says he's just a little short. So 4th and 1 for Peabody. They got to go right here. They got to make a touchdown, or McKenzie's going to be backed up. And McKenzie held them. McKenzie held them. What a defensive stand by the Rebels from McKenzie. They came right over the top and popped Tom Bogus right in the mouth.
Well, that answers the question earlier. There's nothing up the middle. We tried the whole series up the middle, got nothing. This game's going to be played on the outside and in the air, not in the middle.
And so a sustained drive by Peabody to open the game is stalled at about the 1-foot line as McKenzie's defense rises up and stops Peabody on 4th and short from really inside the 1-yard line, and McKenzie takes over there 1st and 10. Other sponsors for Golden Tide football are Southland Graphics, screen printing, embroidery, trophies, and signs. They have a new location on South 1st Street behind Subway in Milan. And a special mention goes to Country Roads Music, who helped TV 22 with audio connections and adapters for the video announcers' headsets. We appreciate Country Roads Music, 142 Davy Crockett Mall, Trenton, Tennessee. You can go to them on the web at www.crmtrenton.com. If you see Vanessa Griggs and George Coleman, be sure and say thank you. And also to our friends at Gibson Electric. We appreciate their support this year as well. And so Peabody worked the ball down the field, and the drive stalled right there on about the 1-foot line as McKenzie's defense came up awfully big.
Well, again, just nothing up the middle there. Could not get a push inside. But you know, Paul, here we go on this defensive line for Peabody. We've had some graduation here, so some young men need to make some names for themselves.
They're waiting on the clock to be reset to 7:12. There we go. We're reset and ready to roll. So 1st and 10 for McKenzie, deep inside their own territory. Peabody's got their goal line defense up, and they're able to nudge the ball out, maybe 2 yards on the play. It's coming over the top for McKenzie as their quick running back. Christopher Allen, number 8.
It's going to be interesting to see Allen run on the outside and see what kind of speed he has. He looks like a really quick young man.
Pickup of about 2 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8. Peabody's loaded the box, and they've got him trapped right there again at about the 3-yard line, maybe out to the 4. Pickup of maybe 1, possibly 2 on the play.
Well, it runs to the outside into the arms of Ryan White. That's probably not the side you want to run to.
Starters on defense for the Golden Tide, number 89, Jared Penn, 79, Bubba Bailey, 65, Rodemaker, 62 is McEwen. Number 86 is Ryan White. Middle linebacker is number 27, Ray Buchanan. The left outside linebacker is number 19, Jordan Johnson. And Peabody is going to stop them on 3 plays, and so McKenzie will send in their punting team as Coach Comer has very conservative play call, and as well as he should. Ball backed up as deep as it was.
Well, I guess a strategic series there. Didn't show anything, didn't really try much, but you don't want to turn the ball over that close to home.
Punting the football for McKenzie is number 15, Grant Lawrence. There's the snap, and there's the kick. Ball goes off the side of his foot, and Peabody's going to have good field position, and it looks like about the 43-yard line as Peabody will take over 1st and 10. Our sponsor in this first quarter tonight is Woodman of the World, Agent Anthony Warren. Anthony's phone number is 731-437-9048 on South Church Street in Trenton. Be sure and call Anthony with any of your insurance needs. Touchdowns are sponsored this year by Amy Greer State Farm. And our first down sponsor is Hometown Self-Storage, which will be coming soon to Trenton near the old Domino's Pizza. Bogus rolls out to the right, and he throws over the top of the head of Kendrick Malone.
Well, we've talked about it before the game. Kendrick Malone is somebody we want to see the ball in his hands. He is a special player, just a sophomore, but he has all kinds of ability. Just a great athlete out there.
I think Kendrick was the quarterback this spring when we went over to Southside and got them pretty good while Braxton was able to play baseball. So Kendrick Malone is going to be a key player for us this year for the Golden Tide. Bogus back to pass over the middle. Number 4, Octavius Lee, hit him right in the bad spot, Joey, right in the hands.
How many times have we seen that last year? I mean, it's a beautiful pass. I know it's wet out there. It's tough. It's early in the game, nerves. But if you're going to win games, you gotta catch that ball.
And so Lee was wide open on a little look-in pass over the middle. It would have been enough for a first down, but on a rainy night, the ball went in and out of his hands. 3rd and 10 for the Golden Tide. Trips to the wide side of the field. Back to pass is Bogus. And Lee's going to have enough for a first down. It looks like it's going to be close.
Well, that's how you make up for a bad play with a good play. Able to pull that one in.
And it's going to be awfully close to a first down. So 4th down and a short for the Golden Tide.
I'm surprised they're not measuring this. Yeah, they're going to.
And so Coach Woods is calling for a measurement. And let's see what they're able to come up with here is Lee was able to make a good throw and kind of dance around trying to get enough for the first down, and McKenzie's defenders were there to wrap him up, and they got him down, and it's going to be awfully close to a first down.
But you see, we're seeing some holes in the secondary of McKenzie. Bogus back there has good time. So far has been able to kind of pick them apart. Haven't caught the ball each time, but
the Golden Tide did an awfully good job that time, Joey, if you'll remember, picking up a blitz off the far corner. Both of our backs stayed in and did a good job of picking up there. So we're well coached, and certainly shows on this first part of this game.
Well, just a wide open offense. Nothing conservative about what we've done so far. Paul, I believe that first down chain was elastic.
I believe it was either elastic or it had some rust in it, because when they tried to stretch it out, it broke pretty easily. So they'll have to repair that. Let's take a time out while they repair that chain. We'll be back after this short break. And so Peabody has made a first down, a hometown self-storage first down. 4 minutes and 6 seconds to go here in the first period of play. Tay Nesbitt has the ball, jukes around, makes about a gain of about 5 yards on the play before he's tackled out on the right side of the field.
Well, you see Peabody stretching the field. Would be really hard to defend as they're able to throw the ball, and then when the defense is back on their heels, they hand it off to one of these quick running backs. Great game plan by Ricky Woods.
Pick up a 4 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6 for the Tide. Bogus rolls out to the left. He's going to throw the ball out here to Malone and lost his feet. Fleet flew out from under him after he caught the pass and ends up losing about a yard.
Wet conditions are not Peabody's friend, I think, with the game they play.
Well, Coach Comer has showed early in this first quarter that he plans on putting pressure on Bogus as he's brought it off of both corners here consistently. 3rd down and 7 for the Tide. Wideouts left and right for the Golden Tide. Ball thrown over the middle. And that's number 8, Brandon. Brandon Johnson on the reception, a 10th grader for the Golden Tide. And so a good throw and catch from Bogus over to Brandon Johnson brings up another 1st down for Peabody, sponsored by Hometown Self-Storage, 571-1517. Coming soon to Trenton near the old Domino's Pizza.
Great play by senior quarterback to stand in there and throw that ball.
Brandon Johnson, the receiver on that play, was the quarterback this spring, not Kendrick Malone. And there's Braxton Bogus running it in. Touchdown for the Golden Tide.
Just walked in. I mean, a hole you could drive a truck through. Great job. Great fake. That really is what sold it. And he walks into the end zone.
And so our first State Farm Amy Greer touchdown of the year. Be sure and call Amy and all her staff on South College Street in Trenton for all of your insurance needs, 855-0433. Be sure to tell them you appreciate their support of Golden Tide football on TV 22. Hunter Crockett is in for the field extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Attaboy, Hunter. So Peabody goes out to a 7-0 lead here with 2:33 to play in the first period of action. We'll take a break and be back. Peabody's winning 7-0. You're watching Golden Tide football on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Come visit Eric Allen at 107 North Court Square, Trenton for all your investing needs. Hometown Self-Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs. Country Roads Music is located in Davy Crockett Mall in Trenton. It is a full-service music store. Call them up at 855-0734.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman of the World's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. For more information, contact your local representative. Woodman of the World, with you through life.
Well, Peabody goes up 7-0 as we come back from the break. Kicking off for the Golden Tide is number 35, Cass Crenshaw. And let's see how far Cass can get this ball down the field. 2 minutes and 33 seconds to go here in this first period of play from McKenzie, Tennessee. And here's the kick. And pretty good leg there by Cass Crenshaw. He gets the ball down to about the 6 or 7 yard line. And there's number 2 going out wide. And he's going to be chased down on the far side of the field at about the 30 or 32 yard line by Jared Penn.
Well, Peabody defense did a good job that first series. We'll see what they do against perhaps a little bit more progressive offense this time. Very conservative last time, close to the goal line.
And Joey Cass Crenshaw's got a leg on him.
I tell you, that was as good as anybody on Friday night. West Tennessee's going to kick it.
1st and 10 for McKenzie as they put the ball in play at the 33-yard line. McKenzie will be able to open the offense up just a little bit. And there's a running play right up the middle. Gain of about maybe 8 on the play. As number 8 running the football for McKenzie. That's their little scat back, and we've heard about him. Chris Allen, senior for the Rebels. Grant McEwen and David Rodemaker in the middle of that line for the Golden Tide. And stacked right behind them is Ray Buchanan, a senior linebacker. Allen on the run.
Oh.
And coming up to pop him pretty good is number 89, Jared Penn. And behind him was number 20, Tay Nesbitt.
Well, you had 2 Peabody players come together on the end of that play. A lot of times you see guys get hurt on things like that, but glad both of them got up.
1st and 10 for the Rebels. As they come out, and I guess you would call that the pistol formation. 2 wideouts to this side and 1 to the other side. Back to pass is their quarterback. And penalties called before the play gets started. Their quarterback is Ty McLean.
Well, Paul, it looks like they're going to key on Allen. I mean, he's had the ball, even with that false start or whatever the call is, they were getting it in his hands. So we can key on him.
McLean is a sophomore, I believe. No, excuse me, he is a senior. First and 15 for the Rebels, putting the ball in play at the 41, maybe 42-yard line. Sweep going to the wide side of the field as Howard gets the ball, and he gets around that corner. And over there to get him out of bounds is number 23, Xavier Ball, and also number 27, Ray Buchanan.
Again, Allen's had the ball in his hands almost, I guess, every play that they've run so far in this early first half. He is quick on the outside, even on a wet field.
So about a 7-yard gain on the play as he stepped out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8 or a short 9. And there's number 2 running the football, and he runs it up in there and doesn't hit the hole as hard as number 8 Allen does. That's Keenan Taylor, junior running back for the Rebels. Several members of the Golden Tide on the tackle.
3rd and long. This is a big play here.
McKenzie will throw the ball, and so you think that they're going to right here with about 30 seconds to go in this first period.
Well, the punter didn't show much on that first series. If we can get them to punt, we'll have good field position.
And Peabody puts a little pressure on the quarterback, and it looked like we were playing man for man there, Joey, coming across the middle.
Well, we have the speed, it would seem, early on to do that. Zone, oftentimes it seems to me, you end up covering grass, But if you have the kids to stay one-on-one with the speed, Jordan Johnson was right on him.
14.3 seconds to go in this first period. McKenzie's punting the ball for the 2nd time of this quarter. Good snap, and there's the kick, and the kick is away.
Better punt this time.
And the ball's going to go out of bounds. That guy he never saw the ball. It bounced right in front of him. And
let's see where he stops.
24-yard line is Peabody will put it in play at the 24-yard line with 5.2 seconds to go here in this first period of action.
Well, a very entertaining Peabody offense. Really enjoying the play calling by Coach Woods.
spread formation, 2 wideouts either side of the field. William Harris is now in the backfield with Bogus. Bogus keeps the ball, and he comes out wide, and then he's going to run the ball out of bounds after about a 6 or 7 yard play. And that's going to bring an end to the first period of action, sponsored by Woodman of the World, Agent Anthony Warren. Be sure and call Anthony at 731-437-9048 on South Church Street in Trenton. And be sure and tell him you appreciate him sponsoring Golden Tide football here on TV 22, Trenton's local cable channel.
Papa's Pizza to Go. Buffet, dine-in, takeout, delivery. Come join our fun, friendly, family atmosphere in our game room. We are located at South 1st Street, Milan. The pizza worth the drive. Come by Southland Graphics and get all your Spirit and Bulldog apparel. We do screen printing, signs, embroidery, and trophies. We are now located behind Subway in Milan. Hometown Self-Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance companies deliver. If you're one of them, State Farm Agent Amy Greer in Trenton can help you get to a better state, because she'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm Agent Amy Greer in Trenton and officially get to a better state with State Farm.